beautiful day for football.
Yeah, it's not quite the same as it is with that snow in Vancouver, but we're not complaining.
Not complaining and not rubbing it in either, but it's
Maybe
been
rubbing it in a little
just
bit.
a little bit. Yeah. It is our final day here. It's been a great preseason camp. 23, 24 days total will be here in Marbella. Boys have been great. Camp has been great. They have adjusted well to Jasper's tactics and, just growing through the 3 matches and now looking to build upon it in our 4th match here, Mr. Joe.
Yeah, it's going to be great to see the next step too, just to see how they've adjusted and whether they've improved from the last game. That's the fun of preseason camp. We still got a couple weeks before our first match against the Preseason, so you got to see continued improvement as we move forward.
Yeah, and the physical condition is a big part of it too. So the boys are really gonna have to push themselves out here today. Hoping guys will get like upwards to 75 minutes and really get that final preparation in before that big match in Saprissa.
Absolutely, and a very mixed lineup again. Toss just giving everybody opportunities to make sure we move forward as a team. So it's going to be interesting to see the lineup and how they progress today.
Yeah, a couple changes, but like you said, opportunities nonetheless. And once we get through the lineups, we'll discuss the players to watch, and it's going to be an exciting one. Obviously a decent side, Brommapojkarna, Swedish side, actually known for their academy success, producing a lot of top talent across the Allsvenska, and really one of those places where a lot of players are coming out of and going on to big careers in Sweden.
And I have to say this because it's something I learned, but it really means the boys from Bromma.
Bromma boys.
Yeah, when
Bromma
you translate it.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool, I thought. I had to get that out, so it sounds like I'm knowledgeable.
Of course. And it's the second match the boys are wearing the Black History Month kits, which were received very well across the world.
Gorgeous.
Many outlets from Soccer Bible to Undisputed Canada to Canada Soccer to One Soccer, all praising us for these jerseys, and they look great on the boys.
It's definitely my favorite one so far. I'm going to have to put one of those in the dirt closet.
All right, let's get to the lineup, starting with Brommapojkarna.
Brommapojkarna in goal will be Leo Cavalius. The back four from left to right, Charlie Antonellis, Martin Ostergren, Oscar Cotton, I love that name, Frederick Christensen. And then the middle 3 will be Alphonse Loki, Martin Vitcal, and Sion Opang. And then the front 2, Rasmus Orkovist, Kamalikan Sever, and Anton Kurochkin.
Well done, Mr. Durr. It's
Wow.
not easy
Say
pronouncing
that
these
fast
names.
3 times.
I would say the players to watch today, the first one, Martin Vettel, who you said, the only player who was part of their starting 11 in their final match of 2022. Estonian player, represented Estonia through the qualifiers in 2024. So he's the one player that is starting from their last season. And then also Sion Opang, young 17-year-old. I'm like, 17 years old, What I like about that is like to compare the talent that we produce and the talent that they produce there. It's nice to compare and see how they match up.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's going to be great to watch him play.
What about our boys, Mr. Durr?
Isaac Bomer will get the start and goal. I'm very excited to see Isaac in his first start in preseason. Ranko Veselinovic and Tristan Blackman in the middle of the back 4. Sam Adekubi, of course, on the left. And Didier Ocampo will get his first start today on the right. Ryan Gold, Pedro Vite, and JC Angondo in the middle. And, of course, Mr. Nelson and Jaden Nelson and Brian White rounding out the lineup.
We're just going to pause for a moment of silence here.
Forgot to mention Sebastian Berhalter as I was rushing through that to get before the moment of silence. He'll start in the midfield at the 6th position.
Yeah, players to watch today for me. First one, the last one you mentioned, Sebastian Berhalter, obviously signed with us in 2022, and he quickly grew year after year, and he's coming to preseason very hungry, and he's the type of guy that in the offseason, he's working day in and day out, and he came in fit, really pushing for that position in the starting midfield. The other player to watch is Jaden Nelson. You know, our newest cap signing this year. The ex-Toronto FC man. He's young. He's 22, but already has 45 appearances in MLS. Look to him to be dynamic out there, taking players 1v1, and really using his speed to create chances not only for his teammates but for himself.
Yeah, we're bolstering a lot of speed on the flanks. It's going to be fun to watch. Jaden Nelson, Didier Ocampo, see how much they're able to get behind this back line.
Yeah, kickoff. Slight mistouch by Sam Adekubi there.
Brommapojkarna coming very high pressure to start the match. It'll be a good test for the guys in the back.
Seems to be the common theme throughout preseason. Every team has decided to press us, but you know, like I said earlier in the previous broadcast, it's a good opportunity to test our tactics, test the composure of players on the ball, and really build through that press.
It's already interesting just to see how they start. Tactically, they've got a very high line of almost 5 up top to kind of unbalance the 4 in the back for our defense.
Great win by Ryan Gold. Slightly off the first time shot there by Pedro, but great pressure from Ryan Gold to win that ball in the attacking third.
Absolutely, and a good chance just to start the game. Thought he had Jaden Nelson at the back post, but not a bad ball. Got a good shot out of it. Pedro didn't quite get all of it.
We're lined up in a 4-3-3 like we've done in the previous matches. And Brommapojkarna usually a 4-2-3-1 from what I seen from my research in their matches last year. But tactically very versatile. They deploy a few different lines.
And you can see they play their wings very high, trying to just unbalance you. And they're a very direct team from what I read about them. Just most of their goals have come from balls over the top, very direct play.
Lucky to get out of that one.
Yeah, good pressure though from the Whitecaps here.
Great save by Isaac Bowman. Just on the redeflection there.
And it looked like he was going down. It just got deflected a little bit. He had to go with his feet. Good first save for Isaac Bowman.
Slight misstep by Tristan there.
Just got a little turned on this with a little bit of strength from the attacker there. You can see how direct they are, though. Their first ball in was just a quick ball out of the back. Well defended there by Ocampo. Nice job defensively.
Yeah, he's a hard player to beat. You know, his speed alone makes it difficult for defenders to pass him.
Great pressure again from Ryan Gold.
Just maintaining possession.
We're very used to seeing kind of the 2 center backs flip too. This is the first time I've seen Tristan on the right and Renko on the left to start the season.
Yeah, I think the idea behind it is just that I'll release Edio to get higher up the pitch and combine the attack. The greatest season for Brommapojkarna in the 2024 season. They finished 10th, you know, 8 wins, 10 draws, 12 losses. Not the best season for them, so it's going to be interesting to see how they match up against us. Good cover by Sam Adekubi.
Well done by Jaden Nelson to keep that in, keep possession.
possession, we're looking like a 3-2-2-3. Kind of like that box midfielder with Sebastian and Pedro, the bottom anchors, and JC and Ryan Gold, the two top anchors there.
Yeah, you see Sam Akube really staying a little bit deeper than Ocampo. He's taking a much higher position to start, and Jaden Nelson nice and wide on the left-hand side.
Sam patient on the ball.
Good ball in from Sam. Brian didn't quite get a piece of it. Great pressure here.
Great pressure by Ryan Gold.
Really evident that every ball you play in a negative fashion, they bring their lines up very high, try to bring a little higher pressure.
Yeah, similar to what Jasper's been preaching to the boys. When you see those triggers, definitely a negative ball is one of them. Put on the boys.
Good job by JC and Gondo under pressure there.
Early morning for the Whitecaps fans back at home. Thank you for tuning in.
Great run from Brian White there.
Great touch to bring that down.
Good build out there, just out of the reach of Ryan Gold. Ocampo's cross, nice driven cross, difficult to deal with. A couple inches lower, and I think that's in the back of the net.
Yeah, well done by Brian White, though. Great run through the channel. Good first touch. He's so good at that. You know, checking back, holding the ball, maintaining possession, but also the willingness to make runs and break those lines, hit the channels.
Yeah, I think one of his biggest attributes too is that he can provide you possession when he's got to play with his back to goal, but he has really good timing of when he back checks into pressure and then when he makes those runs in behind the defense.
And not to mention what he does against the ball. Just a willing presser, willing defender, hard worker. A true anchor down that spine.
It'll be very interesting to, as you mentioned in the opening, to watch Seb Berhalter's role. A little deeper role for him today with Anders Kubis out with the slight, just preseason type of loading.
Yeah, with his style of play, you know, he's always getting into tackles, putting in 100% every time. So it's important to get the work, but it's also important to manage health. So just a precautionary.
Good look at the pace of Jaden Nelson there. Small mistouch, but he's got some pace to kill.
Yeah, rapid. Does well to recover and regain possession. Well done by Edir. Slight dip of the shoulder.
He's really gotten more comfortable on the ball as we've gone through preseason. And more comfortable in the role of what Jasper wants. Nice touch from JC Ngondo. I just gave him the announcer's curse as the second touch got away from him.
The announcer's curse. Brutal.
Really good first move, and he just got that second one, just ran away from him.
Yeah, he's so elusive, creative, big imagination, and dangerous in the attacking third.
We'll see this excellent throw in from Tristan Blackman, toss just like a corner kick. He really throws it on a rope. No trajectory to it. Very difficult for defenses to deal with.
Yeah, just as dangerous as the corner these days.
A good ball in, that was.
Yeah.
Good pressure from Tristan Blackman.
JC to skip past his man.
Yeah, good change of pace there. Beat his man on the dribble.
That's a tough ball. Not much space in behind.
Yeah, he didn't really have the space. They hadn't gotten out of their back line.
But good pressure in the box, prying, winning possession back. Tristan seems to be down with the shoulder knock. Yeah, you were speaking about Eddie Aracampo, though relatively new to the squad, making 6 appearances in 2024. But as he adjusts to MLS, expect him to be a key player for this squad. Whitecaps brought him in last year from Colombia. You know, he represented the U20 national team, 2023 U20 World Cup. So very promising young player, looking to adjust and really be a key player for this squad.
Yeah, very hard when you come in mid-season and you haven't adjusted to the league. You're coming from a much different league that he came from. So just a different style of play, MLS with the travel and the different, more open play, really.
Yeah.
It's been almost for every player that comes from another country when they come in mid-season, so difficult to get acclimated right away.
Of course, then you factor in the cultural differences, language barrier, adjusting to a new city, new country, new food,
Now it's
new
really,
style of life.
Now it's really the season they want to see some improvement in all those things. He's had time to get adjusted.
Of course.
Well done by Isaac Boma. Thought he got caught going back a little bit there. He did a nice job of getting out to that ball.
Young lineup for Brommapojkarna. Like I mentioned, they have a 17-year-old there, a couple 20-year-olds.
You don't see their midfield on the ball a lot except just to check in and drop the ball back. They have a very direct game, as you can see. Everything's tried to play in behind the defense.
You can hear Jesper on the sidelines, desperate for the boys to be playing forward, be on the front foot. Foul on the right side there. Sorry for the opposition. Looks like he got his ankle kind of tied up there.
Yeah, I think he got stepped on.
Good switch by Ryan Gold. Good idea. It's a heavy touch by JC there.
Yeah, it's a difficult ball, though, spacing-wise, to deal with.
Yeah, especially on the run in the box there.
Yeah, he only had a small little place to play there, so like the early ball to Jaden Nelson, though. He's got that pace to really stretch teams.
Good win by Tristan.
Yeah, being a little more physical on that one after he got turned early.
done in the pocket there by Sebastian. Good turn by Ryan Gold. Pedro so comfortable on the ball.
Good switch out of pressure there too.
JC just chips it over, skips past him. Ball across the box. Oh, just out of reach for Ryan Gold.
Great touch from JC and Gondo.
Overlap by Sam. Corner earned. Good sequence there.
Yeah, very good run from Sam too. That's something they really wanted out of him because Jaden's so high all the time that he's still got to make those overlapping runs and just cause some unbalancing issues for the other opposition defense.
Yeah, and that ball just out of reach for Ryan Gold there. You know he's going to want to just get a little toe on it, and that's a goal, but...
Really a good ball in, too.
Yeah.
Unlucky that we didn't get to the second one.
Creating opportunities. Good start to the first 15 minutes here. Comes back to Berhalter. Out for another corner.
Good shot by JC Ngannou, deflected.
Yeah, you like to see a shot from there. You never know what can happen. Congestion in the box, could get a deflection, could go straight on target, but good idea to just get a shot off there. Corner for Ryan Gold.
We settled into the game too a little, I think, toss. You can see we're getting a lot more possession. That little direct balls were giving us a little problems to start the match.
Yeah, first 15 always hectic. Oh, Tristan
really
Blackman.
Good ball in, yeah.
On the 6-yard box there.
He'd like to have that one back. He got up really nice. He just got a little behind him, glanced wide, but we've been very good on set places so far in the preseason.
We have been dominant in the air there. And Tristan especially, you know, through the training sessions, he's been scoring goals with his head. He's set his goal for 5 goals this year. So those are going to be the opportunities to get them.
Excellent pressure there. Unlucky to Brian White. It just comes off his foot and out of bounds, but really good from Jaden Nelson White and JC Ngannou to close them in that half.
Brommapojkarna just struggling to get out of their defensive third.
Good recovery there from Ryan Gall. You can see they broke out of the pressure. He was so good, him and Pedro, at getting back on that side, not allowing them to penetrate and go out the other way.
Yeah, the press really effective right now for Whitecaps.
That's been probably the most impressive part for me tossing the preseason. It's just how our pressure has really improved and continued to get better and better. We're really tough to play out against right now.
Yeah, and it's still early stages in the season. You'd expect it to get better and better as the boys get more comfortable with each other and the triggers and understanding the tactics, but very positive signs early on. As you see it again, Ryan Gold. Just a workhorse.
It's hard not to be impressed with his work rate. Just the amount he puts in on the defensive side for an attacking player is very impressive.
Yeah, and Ryan Gold had a great 2024 season filled with milestones. Yes, he had 25 goal contributions, 6 of them coming in the playoffs, 5 goals, 1 assist, but most importantly, him getting the call up to Scotland that you know he wanted so desperately. He had 5 caps for Scotland, playing against Portugal, against the likes of Ronaldo, Croatia, against the likes of Modric. But you know that meant a lot to him, getting that international call up and representing his country.
Yeah, there's nothing better. Although he did get married in the offseason too, so that's pretty good.
Yes, he did, and that wedding was incredible. Congratulations to Ryan Gold and Cat Gold now, Catherine Gold.
Well done by Tristan Blackman there.
Number 14 just left a leg in there.
He definitely followed through that took a knock on Sebastian Berhalter. We got to give a shout out to Aunt Caitlin.
Tuning in from
Aunt
Ottawa.
Kathy, for Caitlin's aunt, I should say.
Yeah.
Tuning in from Ottawa.
Caitlin's aunt, Kathy.
Yeah, Kathy. We promised a shout out.
Yeah, shout out. Thank you for tuning in early in the morning. Appreciate you. Well done, Brett.
Good pressure from Sam Mandakubi right here.
Yeah, good overlap. Maybe just want Jaden to hold it a little bit longer until Sam gets in the right position.
Until he can get behind. But bailed him out a little just with that high pressure. Nice job by the opponent just to go down.
Yeah, they just broke the pressure there. Now I expect Whitecaps to sit back and recover a little bit here.
This is the part you look for, though, 'cause that's going to happen once in a while when you're pressing high. And it's just how you adjust, how you recover, how quickly, again, you got everybody behind the ball.
Yeah, and then get set to press again. There's the direct ball again. Onside. Dangerous ball. Attacking the channels there.
Yeah, and you're almost going to have to watch for that ball and how high Isaac Bowman will play off his line to start to kind of deny that space a little bit.
Yeah, good run by Urquist though.
Yeah, and very good ball. Don't think he could have came there, but that's so important.
Yeah, probably the most direct team we've played this preseason thus far. I would
Good
say.
turn from Berhalter there.
Great turn. Ron Gold making the run.
Let's see Jaden had to get that in a little earlier, but you can see that the fullback's having a lot of trouble dealing with him now, starting to get a little desperate in his tackles. It's going to open up even more space for Jaden Nelson. Speed is not an issue for him.
No, it's not. And speed kills.
It's almost as fast as I was when I was young. That's a real joke.
Out.
I agree with you. It's really good to see how we handle this real direct attack, because we haven't seen that so far in the preseason. Good to see there are a few MLS teams that will play that way.
Oh, of course, of course. Yeah, very direct teams in our league. He just caught up on the ball a little bit there.
Yeah, just a little slow to get it off his feet.
Good recovery by Pedro.
Well done by Gall there.
I think he felt he got fouled there, but did well to keep possessions for quite long.
Direct in the backspace now. We have to drop a little bit earlier.
Coach is on the sideline demanding more from the boys.
And I think he's asking for them just to drop a little into space earlier, because they can see that they're playing that direct ball. Got to keep your line so tight if you don't have pressure on the ball, if they have time to play that ball over the top.
Good switch by JC Ngondo.
And a good recovery too. He came back nicely to help out there.
Great switch by Sebastian Berhalter. Getting a battle on the right side there.
They'd beaten him too, but good recovery by the defender just to stick a leg on the ball when it was ahead of him.
Towing the line there. Breeze coming in here.
Yeah, we got a nice little win today.
Yeah. Good step by Tristan Blackman.
Excellent read.
Come on, Sammy.
It's a hard part sometimes when you have these players with the kind of speed of a Jaden Nelson. You just naturally want to play him quickly behind every time, and you got to change the pace once in a while.
Yeah, and then when you add the work that you need to press on the other side of the ball, it's tough to go every time.
Why it's so important to keep a little possession. Just allow yourself to
Well done by Brian.
get your rest and the run of play.
Good sequence there. Brian, good run into the box. Edier just doesn't get it quite over that first guy.
Yeah, not a good run from White again. He tried to thread it on the ground behind him, but he got picked off. Good step from Ngando.
Yeah, good place to win it. Opportunity. Brommapojkarna on the counter here. 7-2 skip past Sam.
Good tackle.
Good tackle.
Very nice, important tackle from Ranko Veselinovic. Just has beaten 2 people already, and could have been a very dangerous attack.
Yeah, we mentioned him in the players to watch, and he's looked good throughout this first 26 minutes here, Mr. Durr, 17-year-old. I thought he was fouled there. Held onto the ball as he dropped.
He took a lot of contact before he received, but the ref actually wasn't even looking at it. Saw him only when he fell on the ball.
I think that's a foul. They go direct again, over the top. Edier with a slight deflection there.
Good touch though from Sam Adekubi. Nice job under pressure from JC Ngando. Very difficult ball to deal with if they had brought a lot of pressure into the corner.
And they're out. Well done. Maintaining the ball in tight areas under pressure. Been working on that a lot through preseason, and that was it on display right there. Good turn by JC. This is where Jaden thrives. Good ball across, just over Ryan Goldhead.
Good timing though. He got in and he got that service off quickly. Just a little strong.
Corner. We're looking dangerous down the wings, you know, when we maintain possession, switch the field and get it to the other side. That's when we get the space for our wingers to go 1v1 and get those balls in the box.
And as high as they're pressing, got a lot of transition moments, toss where we can break in behind them in those places. We've got to make sure we just keep good control of the ball. That final ball still where you expect in preseason, you know, not quite perfect like you. That's always seems to be the last thing that comes for most teams in preseason.
Yeah. Tristan in the middle again. Goalkeeper punches it out.
And he did a nice job with that under a lot of pressure.
You can see he's dangerous. Every set piece, he's right around the ball. Drops to Brian White. Transition now. That ball just skips through the midfield there. Does very well.
Nice job by Sebastian Berhalter there to provide a little cover, not allow that cross.
Yeah, initially he was beaten, but he did the work to get back and stop that ball from coming into our goal mouth.
Campbell did a really good job of recovery to slow that counter down.
Short corner. Right, perfect position. Brommapojkarna just maintaining possession.
Other possession across the back line, though. You don't see much into the midfield, which is...
Yeah, they're a direct team. They look to clip it into the strikers, win those second balls, and carry on from there.
Tristan Blackman just a tiny bit late there, going for the ball.
Draws a foul on Siano Pong.
A lot of good physicality on this team too. It's another good test for the Whitecaps in preseason, just to deal with the more physical teams.
Yeah, every squad has been so different. From different regions around the world, from Ireland to Ukraine, to Sweden. All different oppositions, all different styles to adjust to.
Got under that a little bit. But
yeah, no problems there. Well done by Ranko. Just clip from behind there. Goes down.
pulled him back too. Took a little knock in the shoulder.
What a nice haircut though. Looking fresh. Barber credit, Giuseppe Bovolino. He's been cutting the guy's hair all through preseason. Because you wonder, after 24 days, how do you still look fresh? Bovolino is the reason why. You hear Jasper tell him, don't go back. He really wants them on the front foot, playing forward, getting their lines high, aggressive, attacking football.
When you're playing a team that's playing this kind of pressure, every negative ball allows them to repress you. So you've got to try to find a way to keep advancing the ball.
Well done, Seb in the pocket there.
Perfect example there.
Once you beat that line, you get freedom. It's a little too long for Jaden Nelson.
That's what you've got to throw in out of it, though. That's a good, smart play from Nelson, because now we can lock him in deep in the corner.
That's what you like to see them build through that, break that first line, and that's when they get a little bit of time and freedom in the pockets to now find those runs. Not a bad foul. Allow everyone to get back, get set.
A little lucky to get out there, though. They were in good position, just got turned.
On the press again. Right here, does well again.
Really good to win the ball back. Just a little too easy giving the ball away when we had possession. done by JC there.
Good turn by Brian. Moments like this, he wants the center back to dribble into the space there, draw the attacker.
It's kind of important right now that JC Ngando kind of hits that half space, doesn't come too deep. I think he's got to stay just a tiny bit higher because they have space between their backs. Great run from Bald in that same space I was just talking about.
And a great pass by Jaden to find him.
Yeah, just slipped a little to get the cross off, went to the keeper. A good movement.
Brian Gold is just everywhere. Good win by Jaden.
Good defending. He's let some crunching tackles go, and then he calls the little ticky-tack ones once in a while, but it's preseason. Don't start me on referees.
Don't start on referees now, Mr. Dare. It's preseason for them as well. And boy, have they frustrated me over the years. But well done by Jaden. So good to just wiggle away from his man, creating a chance for himself. Shot just gets blocked, but good sequence nonetheless. Go direct again. Sam reads it well. Jesper just wants to play a little bit faster. Direct ball over the top. Great ball to Brian White. Good hold up play too. As you see, the boys so comfortable maintaining possession in the final third.
Really good work with the ball. Good patience.
Great ball in by Sam.
Difficult, just a little behind JC Ngando though.
Yeah, he just needs to get his body between the man and the ball there as he takes that touch. That's okay. Good foul. Let the boys get back, get set. But a good sequence of possession there in the attack in third. Good help by JC there.
It's part of JC's game that we haven't seen earlier in his career. He's done a nice job today of recovering and getting in good defensive positions.
Yeah, he's so gifted in the attack and in possession and in the attack in third. The next side of his game is just building that work against the ball, defending, pressing, being a willing worker in there, working for the team. Good decision by Tristan there.
That's better from Isaac Boehmer, just playing through the line right away, not allowing them to get a chance to get recovery.
ball in there, but recovered by Pedro. A little short.
Just a little sloppy there playing on the back.
Good win on top of the box there. JC just drops the shoulder and just drags it a little wide.
Yeah, that's what he'd like to have back. You got to finish that one when you have those kind of opportunities. Do an unbelievable job to read that passing lane.
Yeah,
Hop on there and just.
You see the success from the press, though. High press and win the ball in those areas, and that's where you get your chances. You just want to see JC hit the target there or make the keeper work. He's going to want that one back.
They did an excellent little juke there, too, to get some freedom to have a good space to hit it on target.
Heavy touch by Sam. Leaves a tackle in there.
A little desperation there as his missed touch.
Referee with the yellow card in his hand. Fair decision.
A difficult one.
Closing in on 45 minutes here. Halftime. Around the corner. What have you thought so far, Mr. Durr?
You know, there's been some really good moments. Once again, we've started out defensively and been very good. Some of the balls over the top, it's been good to see. They've given us some early problems, and I think the defense has adjusted very well. Our pressure has gotten better as we work the half on, and we're starting to be much better in the build-up. So it's just that maybe that final ball or that finishing that's not quite there, but we're getting into the box a lot more frequently than when we started the preseason.
Yeah, good signs. A lot of positives. Looks like they're setting up for a long throw of themselves.
They've been very dangerous in corners when I've watched their goal-scoring opportunities.
Not quite as long as Tristan's, but Brian does well to clear that ball. Little overlapping run there. IF does well to come out and gather that ball. Ortquist just walking gingerly there after a tackle.
Surprising the referee stopped that as he was off the field.
I sense another criticism coming along, Mr. Durr.
No. Referees are my best friends. They love me as a coach in the referee world.
I could imagine. A few players warming up with John Pauly, Bilal Halbouni, Ralph Crusoe, Ali Ahmed. Not sure what the changes will be at half or if there will be any, but 3 players getting ready.
This time of year, anybody who's nursing anything, they won't take too many chances to make them play too long as they build their fitness.
Good pace by Eddie Arcampo. Ball back post. Goal. Jaden Nelson. Well done.
Great ball from Arcampo getting down the line and getting one to the back post.
Yeah, just really used his speed there. Glided past his man, clipped it back post. Jaden Nelson gets his first as a Whitecap.
So quick to strike, too. We just got down with all our pace. Happened very quickly.
Congratulations to the kid. Just right before the halftime whistle as well.
First goal is a Whitecap.
Ah, you always remember your first.
That's right, good to see.
Great to see the new signing poised to have a big season here for the Whitecaps. Big 2025 season.
Okay, come on, guys. Continue.
Good challenge by Sam. Just gets through the body.
Just walled them off a little bit as well.
Final whistle blows on the half.
Really good time to put that one away too, Toss. You know how it is momentum-wise coming into the halftime. Just nice to see.
Of course, especially with a few chances gone, squandered a little bit. It's nice that we have the 1-0 lead going into half, and you know, I'm sure Jaden's going to feel a bit of relief getting his account open for Whitecaps. It is preseason, not an official goal, but still a goal nonetheless.
It's official to us.
It's official. It's official. Who am I to not count him? I counted every single goal I had in my career. But very good by Jaden Nelson and the rest of the boys. Good first half. A lot of positives, a lot to build off on.
We're going to get some inside info from the wonderful Surya Patel at halftime, I think.
Yeah, she's going to go down.
Not many people get that inside the locker room. You don't even get that in the NFL.
Inside the locker room, she'll be speaking with assistant coach Mike D'Agostino, getting us 3 points that they want to bring into the second half. So we'll check back with Sarita Patel for the 3 points at halftime.
finding them once again, and then we can go forward making those little passes to create an up and open up the space, giving us more opportunity to score. And then lastly, thirdly, on the finding the right time to go. At times, our number 8 are going a little bit too early or a little bit too late, and then that's creating gaps in between. Let's stay on our fullbacks and our center midfielders so we can need to find a little bit more of the timing on the press instead of just going. And we do have 3 changes going into the second half. It's Halbuni for Veselinovic, Ali Ahmed for the goal scorer, Jaden Nelson, and we have Ralph Priso coming in for Pedro Vite. And you spoke about Nelson's first goal and how you always remember it. When you scored in preseason, I just want to throw this question back to you. When you score in preseason, does that kind of alleviate some, you know, anticipation of scoring in the MLS coming back from, you know, camp?
Of course. You know, when you join any new team and, you know, you want to really impose yourself and really set a good standard right from the start, and scoring a goal early into your career here as a Whitecap is very important for him. And he had a very good half. He was dangerous all half. So he's going to be happy with that 45 minutes.
Now you can take a little load off and enjoy the rest of the second half.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, the game has been great. It has gotten a little cooler, and you guys have been doing such a wonderful job. Shout out to Kathy again. Long-time watcher, big-time listener. Appreciate you, Kathy, from Ottawa.
So we got some subs.
Yeah, 3 changes in the second half here. Ali Ahmed coming in, Bilal Halbuni, and Ralph Priso into the midfield.
Pretty nice when you can take somebody as fast as Jaden Nelson off, and all of a sudden you come in with Ali Ahmed, who's not the slowest person on earth either.
Yeah, and just as dynamic too, you know. He's able to do the same things as Jaden does, beat men 1v1, attack the space, defend relentlessly. So not much loss there in those changes. Good opportunity for Bilal Halbuni to get 45 minutes here in the last preseason match. And he's grown throughout the preseason.
Definitely has. I think he's gotten more used to what the coaching staff has wanted with speed of play and just playing through pockets. Had a good match the last match.
Yes, he has. Look for him to build up on top of that one.
Announcer's curse.
Announcer's curse. There it is again.
We got to quit talking about guys
Not talk about
when they
anyone.
have the ball.
No more names for the rest of the game. You know, Eddie is always up for a foot race. It's the last guy you want to go foot race with.
He's really improved too. From his first game in the preseason to now.
Yeah, that's what you want to see from a young player, you know, coming into preseason, growing match after match, getting more comfortable with the new manager, and putting better performances in. Ali on the ball.
And another good overlap from Sam Matakubi.
Ali just glides past people so effortably.
Yeah, the slinky just slides himself inside. He's unbelievable with those
Slinky.
moves.
I wonder if he likes that nickname.
I don't know. I probably should ask him.
I actually have one
I
for
don't
him
want to be
too.
spreading that around.
Yeah, I have a nickname for him too. You know Woody? Woody from Toy Story?
Yeah,
Just the limbs like left and right.
kind of like those limb socks, you know.
So elusive in the way he plays. Good turn by Sebastian.
Good pocket of space too. Just a nice ball in between lines. Nice tackle on Ocampo, but I like his aggression, just driving the line there, looking to find a way to get in.
Yep, using his attributes, speed, you know, just drop the shoulder, take that big touch and just go. Just go. Similar to the first goal.
Down, boys. Down. Come here.
Captain Ryan Gold on the corner. Plays it short. I think that one bent out of bounds there.
Just came around from behind the goal. A little bit too much air on that one. Berhalter got a little tug tug on the shoulder there. Really good defense again with the pressure. Just unfortunate not to win that ball.
Good step by Bilal. A little long for Ryan Gold.
Tough ball for Aliani. Came inside and just had a lot of pressure on him to find a tight space.
Brommapojkarna goes direct again. Eddie, you're up for the challenge.
Good job stepping in there. Timing on the tackle was excellent.
Good win by Sam. Ralph back in that number 6 position where he feels comfortable. Push from behind by Sever, draws a foul.
You can hear Coach Jesper just wanting Ralph to just play a little more forward with his first touch.
Yeah, sometimes when you're in the pocket there, you just got to get more on the half turn, get a look over your shoulder, and switch the play from side to side. Really dictate the tempo in that position there. Good touch by Ian. He's been very good through this match so far, through 50 minutes.
He really appears to be getting more comfortable too, just with where he needs to be systematically.
Yeah, this formation suits him well, getting high up on the field, on the back line there. Really in a position to use his speed and exploit that. Looks like one change for Brommapojkarna. Ezekiel Alado, number 23, in that striker position.
That's why you're the higher paid announcer. You get to say those names.
Good turn by Seba. Plays it through to Ali. Very good goal.
That was a beautiful goal and an excellent combination play there from Berhalter. Nice 1-2. Good finish from Ali Abin.
Slips Ali in, just takes a touch and buries it.
That was fun to watch, Toss.
Yeah, that's good football right there. Very good football. 2-0 after 52 minutes.
Okay, come on, 4 guys, 4. Bilal, we keep the 0. We keep the 0. No chances.
Great combination. Great turn by Sebastian Berhalter in there. And a well-timed run by Ali Ahmed.
Important too is I think you'll see a few more guys coming out at the 60-minute mark. Nobody quite 90 minutes fit yet.
Press still effective. And Ali does so many things well. You know, the next part of his game is finishing chances like that, creating opportunities for other players, which you know he's very much capable of, as you've seen there. But as many other players, he's poised for a breakout season this year as well.
Good work between Gold and White there just to get down the line. Good support from JC and Gondo. A little unlucky there. All he has to see that line a little bit, but great build out there out of pressure.
Yeah, offside. But well done by the boys. Combining very well.
Sebastian.
Not too wide, Sebastian, too early. Back to foot. Yes.
Paul does well with it. Just cushions it off the chest. Just puts it back close when nobody's there.
Just a blind ball. Ocampo had not gone. Good recovery from JC Ngannou and Ralph Priso there. Every time they broke the line, we had such good recovery. I'm impressed with how quickly we're closing that space, Tough.
Yeah, we've been working on that all preseason, you know, with drills designed for the guys to be reactive, recover, get numbers around the ball, and this is the result of it. You've seen it here in this match. Look at Ryan Gold recovering. Numbers behind the ball. Isaac just watches it go out. Very nice. Good recovery. Line's a little bit spread out there. That's why you see Brommapojkarna just getting through the channels a little bit easy there, but
just a tough place to lose the ball to. Priso sandwiched by two players.
good pocket there by Sebastian.
What the fuck are you? What's that gesture?
Ali skips past his defender. Corner kick one.
Tough ball for Ali to cut back there in a lot of traffic, but JC Ngannou does a real nice job of walling off, getting the corner out of it.
But very good stuff though, attacking with pace.
Yeah, they're really driving the box. We're getting into that final section so well right now.
Very decisive, precision. Sebastian lines up for the corner. Near post. Ryan just misses the flick on there.
And picking up just a tiny bit toss.
Yeah, it feels nice in this hot heat.
Going to be going into our faces a little bit though. Changes the way you have to play a tiny bit.
Just a loose ball there in between two defenders.
Yeah, just a little confusion about who it was to, I think. Sam didn't go for it thinking it was to Berhalter on the outside. He didn't go for it thinking it was going to Sam.
No address on that one, he said. Good win by Ryan Gold. So Pong is very tricky. Good with his feet.
Yeah, for a 17-year-old, he has a good frame too, good strength on the ball.
Yeah. Looks like he has a bright future ahead of him. Eddie really feeling himself right now. Playing some good football. And it looks like he's having fun. You know, that's a big part of it as well. You know, when you're playing soccer, obviously you have your assignments, you have your tasks, but you got to enjoy too. It looks like he's having a good time out there.
Take it up, Bilal. Yes. Slowly, slowly, close. Good, Ralphie. Move the ball. Move the ball, yes. Move the ball.
Yes, Riddick. Outside, outside, outside.
JC.
Yes, outside again, outside again.
Look at JC.
Push us on.
Play back.
Boys just probing, keeping possession, looking for a way in.
Yes, take it up. Yes, Brian.
Been very comfortable in the attacking third here, maintaining possession.
Take it back, take it back.
Stay high, Tristan. Stay high.
Go, Brian. Go, go, go.
Ralph getting a little frustrated, thought he was fouled there.
It's been a couple times now where he felt he got fouled.
Trying to turn and advance that ball quickly, which is what they want.
Perfect, perfect.
Good turn by JC. Just over the 60-minute mark now. Two players lining up to get changed. Bjorn and Gate Utvik, Matthias Laborda. As you expected, Mr. Durr.
Play.
Very comfortable in tight areas. Now he dispossessed but wins it back.
Okay, move. Henry.
Bilal, you can go.
Stay, Bilal.
Good
Stop.
turn again by Seb. JC. Good win by Bilal Halbouni.
Stay, Sammy.
Good ball by Ali in that time. Brian just getting a little under it.
Yeah, that was a bit high, but he got up. He tried to just get it down, but just over the crossbar.
So Matthias Laborda come on for Idiaro Campo here, I believe, and Tristan Blackman coming off Bjorn Utvik.
Yeah,
Good, really good run for Ocampo. Good to see.
Put Matthias up.
yeah, Tristan too. Final game of preseason. Tristan's been great all through preseason. Very solid. You know, since his arrival here in 2022, he's been a key figure in the back line. His calm and cool demeanor brings a sense of composure to the squad. And he's honestly just on the cusp of the national team. You know, just needs a real breakout season to break that squad. But you know, he's been great under Jasper's new tactical vision and has had a great preseason.
Hold up, Scott, hold up.
1v1 defended for Bjorn.
Got to reorganize here.
Ezekiel Aladu just, he was on the ground for a minute and he's just gingerly running back. Yellow card branded to who?
Went to Bilal Halbouni for that tackle at the very beginning of the play. I think he just came down on the leg of the opponent.
Long throw coming. Isaac on the ball.
Good direction from Isaac Brummer just to get Bilal wider so he had the space to play in between lines.
Ralph clipped there.
He He's taken quite a few knocks so far.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those games where every time you get the ball, you get something left on you.
Yeah, they're very condensed in the middle, so those balls have to be with precision, and you got to get through quickly. Too many touches are too slow to play, and you're definitely going to feel the tackles.
I never liked those tackles, Mr. Bear. Bit of a heavy touch by Matthias. Brave to get in that 50-50 tackle, though.
This many changes on the field now, you can see we got to get back into rhythm on the ball.
Yeah, a little bit disjointed, which is normal. You know, you make
Dahl
5
took
changes.
a little knock there in his hip.
Yeah, I think he got elbowed down in the hip.
Bravo! Very good, Ralph.
Yeah, a few players taking hits here throughout this first portion of the second half. Suppose this is just regain composure here, get back on the ball, get back to their tactics and their assignments, and
Hey, inside boys, come on.
Bilal slow to get up. He looks to be fine. Holding his stomach, maybe winded a
Good.
bit.
Yeah, I think he took a good knock there.
Ball in the stomach, hey. Good punch out by Isaac Bomer.
Unless somebody gets injured, I think you'll see this group go through to 75 and have a few more subs.
JC steps up the press, clip it in behind the line. Just bounces by Isaac, gets out nicely.
Really real well by Isaac Bomer there just to get off his line and take that away before it became dangerous.
Yeah, he'll be hoping to keep a clean sheet this game. The young goalkeeper delivered a standout performance across the Canadian Championship last year, playing 5 matches, 3 consecutive shutouts, and earning us our 3rd consecutive Championship. He was also the tournament MVP and Young Player Award. So a great season for Isaac last year, and he really led us to that championship.
Yusuf Daha's just done such a good job with all the goalkeepers. You've seen consistent improvement for Isaac and Yohei Takoda.
Yep. You can't forget about Max Anchor, the next goalkeeper coming up the ranks. And then you can't forget to mention the goalkeepers of the past, Maxime Coupeau, who he's worked with so much, who is our #1 goalkeeper now for Canada. Just Yusuf's fingerprints all over those guys. A real talented goalkeeper coach. Bounces around the box. Good ball away by Matthias. Out for a corner. It's just nice to see it. We're getting our lines up higher. We're getting more numbers in the box.
Just one thing you notice is our numbers in the box compared to last year. Just really very good pressure in the box. Harder even for the team to get out when if we don't have something come to fruition.
Yeah, and you know, that's all Jasper. He's been working on it a lot throughout the preseason. Really challenging the guys to get up high, get your numbers high, get more numbers in the box, be comfortable on the ball in tight areas.
And it's not one position either. You just see multiple players from different roles having opportunities.
Good corner in, but dealt with well by Brommapojkarna. Yeah, I just like to see him keep possession in that moment.
Hey, come together! Come together!
So important, but it'd be really nice to keep the 0 here and continue to build from the preseason. 2 shutouts in the preseason would be good to hear.
Of course. And constant progression of what we want to be about. You know, from the first match against Ralph, 3-2 loss, to the second match against St. Patrick's, 1-1 draw, to 2-0 win against Chakarsi. Building match after match. Bilal has to be careful because he is on the yellow.
I think the referee thought about going to his pocket on that one too and realized he'd already given a yellow to Bilal and it's a preseason game.
Yeah, last thing you want in a preseason game, last thing you want is for the numbers to be uneven. That does nothing for either team.
That's the first time we've really seen him just be indecisive in his passing since the first games.
Brommapojkarna make a substitution here with the young Sion Opong, who done very well, 17-year-old for the Swedish side. A true talent. I was very impressed with him. And Liam Jordan coming in.
He almost threaded that right behind.
Yeah, good idea by Ryan Golden and a great run by Brian Wright.
What a good step up from Berhalter there to win that ball and keep it in the attacking third.
Clips it back. Oh, goalkeeper does well to get out, but good sequence. Ryan Gold just seems to have eyes in the back of his head. Yeah, you hear Jesper on the sidelines praising Brian White and Ryan Gold for that sequence there. Such a good connection they developed over the years. Well done by Sam there to read that.
Yes, yes. Good, Liam. Good reaction.
See Sebastian calling for that ball. He wants it there. Bjorn takes his space. Tough little pocket there with 3 players around him.
Yeah, it was a difficult ball. He played it well, but it's such a hard ball to get out of.
Closing in on the 75th minute mark here. 3 players getting instructions by Coach D'Agostino. Tate Johnson, Liam McKenzie, and Jeevan Badwell. Jeevan, the homegrown player. Liam as well. And Tate, the recent draft pick from North Carolina. All getting set to enter the match here near the 75th mark.
Good recovery, though. We were caught forward. He saw Jason Gatto make a 60-yard run back to the top of the 18 along with Prizzo.
Yeah, that's what you want to see from them. Working against the ball, working for their teammates. Really putting in that extra step there. Not afraid to get stuck in a bit there, Mr. Durr.
No, tough ball though, on the line where you're facing backwards. Not a lot of things Laborda was going to do with that ball, except try to shield it. Really good ball there from Ryan Gold.
Casey drawing the foul there. Good work. You can see him understanding what Jasper wants from him on the defensive end. He's working. He's trying hard. He's being disruptive. It's been a good 75 minutes for JC and Dondo.
I think you'll see our last subs coming in here soon. Toss.
Yeah. The young lads in the draft pick. Sam getting out on the touch. Ralph loses the ball in the pocket.
He's got to turn out there. He went right back into the pressure.
Yeah, we could take the foul there. He's just tugging on his arms, tugging on his jersey. Seb just waiting for the ref to blow the whistle. That also gives an opportunity for the three new players to come in. Jeevan Badwal, Liam McKenzie, Tate Johnson.
Yeah, our first real look at Jeevan Badwell in the preseason, or our second look, I think, actually.
Yep, second look. He came in for the last final minutes of the other game. But Sebastian Berhalter coming out, Ryan Gold and Sam Adekubi. Good shift from them. 75 minutes in the books. Obviously pushing a little further than last match. And really getting closer and closer to that 90 minutes fitness that we'll need on the 20th against Saprissa.
Yeah, of course, Brian White staying on for the 90. I think you see that because he had a whole national team camp to get his fitness.
Yeah. Ryan Gold passes the captain's arm down off the Brian White.
Good work from JC and Gondo there.
Well
Good
done
ball
by
from
Jeevan.
Jeevan.
Jeevan Badwal down. Looks like defender left in the foot after he passed that ball. Well done by Ralph to recover. Jeevan just struggling. Just needs to stay down. It was a crunching tackle.
And he's had some ankle issues earlier, so.
Referee finally blows in for the athletic trainers to get in. Jeevan seems to be struggling. Really his first touch of the ball.
Do a little formation change here if he has to come out. Probably see, if I had to guess, they'll be able to slide Liam McKenzie back in just a little bit deeper.
Yeah, still have a few players. Nicholas Florian Chateau, Cyprian Cacciuelli, and Giuseppe Bovolina still available for substitution. Jeevan walking gingerly, but gives thumbs up. Looks like he's okay, which is great to see. You don't want to see any injuries through preseason, especially with Jeevan, who is just coming back from an injury. But he seems to be okay. Long throwing, dealt with well by Bjorn Galefick.
Pressure from Liam McKenzie.
Yeah, he's had a good preseason as well. Obviously being with the first team, it's a big step, but a big opportunity to grow and see what it takes to play at the highest level. And he's done very well. Good block by Bjorn. Brave.
Excellent block just because it deflected right to the man.
Ali tried to just take a big touch by him. Good idea. Matti and Ali do well to work back. Out for a throw-in. Closing on the final 10 minutes here, Mr. Durr. Last 10 minutes of preseason. Looks like we have another player coming in here getting instructions.
I think they're just waiting to make sure Jeevan Baldwell's okay before they decide who to make the sub for.
Yeah, I expect if Nicholas Floyd Chateau is about to come on, I expect Brian White to be the change. Good touch by Ali. Final 10 minutes for Nico here as he steps to the halfway mark. Getting instructions by Jesper Sorensen. Good turn by Ali.
Great work.
Take good ball across the box. Goalkeeper does very well there as Brian was right on the goal mouth. If that goes through, it's a goal. Good job by Tate. Good ball in. So a little slip by Tate there as the ball gets passed behind him. Captain's armband passed again, this time to Isaac Bowman.
Very young group on right now, too.
Isaac, one of the longest standing players here on this squad.
Casey, move to the right.
Nicholas Florian Chateau slotted into the number 9 position.
Play the ball. Okay, Ralphie.
Bjorn goes direct over the top to Liam. Short.
JC.
Final 5 minutes here, Mr. Dare. What are your thoughts? What have you felt? How's it
To see
gone?
him finish with a goal so we can enjoy our last red wine from Ronda tonight. But it's been a very good match.
Red wine, huh?
Another step. It's hard to complain about red wine in Spain.
Yeah, the wine's been great. But a very good preseason. Boys should be happy with it. Coaches are happy with it. Upper management is happy with it.
The coaches will really like the progress of the team. Always things that to work on. Continue to get better, but they're going to like the growth of this team.
For sure, for sure. And that's what you want to see year after year, just progression. Team getting better. Style of play improving. And a real identity forming very early on to this preseason. To this season. Tough ball in.
Really good, Leah. Good movement.
Tate ready for the switch. Just heads it down to Jeevan Bedwell.
Yes, get closer here, JC, come on.
Liam up, up.
Go, Nico.
That's a good hard run from Jeevan Baldwell there.
Good little run from Lee McKenzie.
Good work though down line. Nice run from Tate Johnson. Liam McKenzie playing a nice ball across. Just bounced up a little on Ralph Prizo.
Yeah, it looks like he side-footed it. Just needs to just take the laces to it, you know? Hit it with conviction. But well done by Lee McKenzie to create that chance. Well done, Tate. Skips through to Nico.
That's the ball. Maybe Nico has to get in first time there. Good run from Ali to the back post.
Out for a corner.
Tate higher, Tate higher. JC, you can go higher, you can go in, Let Ralphie stay.
Högre upp, Charlie.
Keep going.
Högre upp, Antonelius.
That one in the corner just goes near post. A little short. Out for a goal. Final 2 minutes of our preseason here in Marbella, Mr. Durr. 3 games of broadcasting, doing the commentary. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Let's finish with maybe, I hate to be greedy, but one more goal and no goals against.
Bjorn deals with it well. JC looking to go the full 90 here.
Put in a lot of work today. Good to see both sides of the ball.
Off in the pocket well.
Hey, Johnson wanting that switch. Didn't quite see it early enough.
Yeah, Whitecaps happy to just keep the ball here for the last 20. It's a little long for Ali Ahmed.
Yeah, as he said, better maybe just keep possession there.
Final whistle blows, Mr. Durr. Thoughts on the match?
Well, really good, another step forward. I thought the pressure was fantastic today. Good to see JC get 90 minutes and a few guys get 75, which is always good. Ryan White, another fantastic match with Ryan Gould, but really enjoyed seeing Ocampo and Jaden Nelson get into the mix. And it's going to be interesting to see what they provide, especially with some pace on the outside.
Yeah, very dynamic players. Obviously still adjusting to the philosophy. New manager, a couple new staff members. But it's been a great 24 days here in Marbella. A lot of hard work, a lot of studying, a lot of working on your craft. But these boys, they should be proud of this preseason that they put in, and not only them, the staff as well. You know, it's always a team effort here, from the medical staff to the comms team to Axel and Quinn. You know, working to make sure we have the right players in, and really bringing in new players. To the assistant coaches, to the whole group. You know, it is a team effort, and it was a great preseason here in Marbella, and we're very thankful for Marbella Football Center, who's hosted us a few times now and hosted us very, very well, Mr. Durr, and we love it here.
Yeah, beautiful place. And you got to thank the fans for getting up at 6 a.m. to watch this one.
I know, snowy day in Vancouver. Thank you, fans, for getting up. And thank you to Sarita Patel. She was on the camera today recording, gave us the halftime report. And it's been a great preseason, Mr. Durr, and it's been great to commentate with you here.
I've enjoyed it, Toss.
Thank you all for tuning in, and that's us out from Marbella.